Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about a strategy. This is a strategy to where, if you guys seen, I've talked both about the rainbow, well, I call it the rainbow strategy. There's rainbow strategy, and then there's the Ghost Market Pro Swing, which means they're both similar with each other, but the Ghost Market Swing just has more moving averages to it, and they're color coded. It depends on personal preference on which one you like. There's just, the regular rainbow strategy only has less moving averages than the Ghost Market, but the Ghost Market Pro Swing. But after looking at both of them, I kind of found a pattern with the swing to where I incorporated I added it on to the rainbow strategy, and it kind of helps. So this is kind of like an add-on to the rainbow strategy. I'm going to show you guys how to do it. For this to work, you have to have the rainbow strategy plus another indicator I'm going to point out, plus a confirmation indicator. So with RSI or Andean oscillator or one of those. So anyway, you set it up like that, and you do need to upgrade your TradingView membership to have all these in there. But other than that, I'm going to show you guys how to set it up, and then specifically how to look for it with the rainbow strategy with this other indicator, and how to use it to find some pretty good results. You could use this strategy for whatever time frame you want, but I prefer doing looking at the day and then looking at the hour. But you got to compare two time frames with this strategy, because you have to get a good idea of what the overall trend is doing. But let me show you how to set it up, and we're going to look at this strategy with crypto, and we'll see how to enter and exit trades. Okay, so for this to work, you need to have your rainbow strategy. So there's a lot of moving averages here. You have to set up a moving average exponential of 20, 25, 30. Now you could do this by going to you can go to 3 smooth moving averages, and you can put 3 in one indicator, so that way it won't clutter the screen as much. But if you don't use it with 3 smooth moving averages, you have to use this for quite a few moving averages. So you'll need to have the moving average exponential of 20, 25, 30. And then you enter it again. You're going to have 35, 40, 45. And then you're going to have 50 and 55. So when you're doing this and you set it up, just make sure all your colors are bright and stand out. And then you got to have a confirmation indicator here as well. Either RSI or Andean oscillator or one of the other ones that I have discussed. MACD would work too. And then the extra moving average that you need to put in here, make sure it's a bright color, one that stands out, and that is the 5. So you want to put the 5 in here with the rainbow strategy. So what I do is I hide the candles. It's easier to see. It's easier to see the patterns. So once you have all this set up, you basically got to, and it kind of shows you when, I hide the candles. It shows you basically when to enter the trade. But the first thing you got to do is basically get a good idea of what the overall direction is doing. So we could look at the day here. If we look at the day, and we could turn off the 5 real quick. You only need the 5 really is to when you only need to put the 5 on here is when you're entering, exiting trades. So what you want to kind of go over here is basically we can look at the day, and we could tell that we are in a downtrend. From here, where we see it, where everything's crossing, we see that we're in a downtrend. So in this scenario, the direction that I would focus on is down. So we can go here to any other time frame you want. I choose to do the hour or 15-minute. But basically, you want to focus on that direction. So if we plug back into the 5, you want to enter your trades every time the 5 crosses. So you can see it right here. You can see that the 5 crosses up here, but we want to get in the trade when it's crossing down because the overall trend is down. So you want to look for your signals. Since we saw it on the day, we saw that the trend is going down. We want to make sure the 5 is crossing down. So when you want to enter your trades, you can do this on the hour. You can do it for a smaller time frame. Even if you do enter a smaller time frame, just be careful because you could enter into consolidation periods. But right here you see that the 5 is crossing down. This is where you will enter your trade. We know that the direction is going down, so right here at this moment is when we would enter our trade on the hour. So we go here, we'll turn the candles back on. We can see that when the 5 crosses down at this exact moment, this is when we would enter our trade. So we would enter from here all the way down to here, and this would be our trade. Now you can also look, you got to look at your extra indicator, your stochastic, your RSI for your proper exit point. But if you follow the 5, it should lead you into some pretty good results here. So we know the direction's going down, so we can follow it. Let's look at it a couple times on the hour. Now, one thing about this strategy, I'm going to turn off the candles, is you never want to take a trade when the 5 is going through the rainbow. So if the 5 is inside the rainbow strategy, you do not take trades. You only take your trades when it's either coming out of it or coming below it. Never take a trade when it's in the rainbow. So we want to look for a couple moments here. This is a different one, but we want to focus on the moments where it's going down. So you would get in your trade right here. And before you get in your trade, you want to make sure all your lines are going in that direction. You see all the moving averages are going in a down direction. And you would enter here and you would just ride it out. And this would have taken, let's just do a day here. Would be right about here. So this would have been some profit on the downturn. So basically, let's just look at this on the hour, and then we'll look at some smaller time frames. Now, this is a move up, so and you can tell we are still in a downtrend by looking at the moving averages and what direction they're actually going. We are in a downtrend from here, so this would be going against the trend. So all in all, right here you see it go. It's in between the rainbow strategy here. So I would never take a trade, and then it comes out here, and this is going against the trend. So you want to find a moment when it's going. It's going with the direction of the rest of the moving averages here. So we see all the moving averages are going down. We see that the 5 crossed down at this point, so this would be a trade right here. And we would just follow this, and this is our trade right here. So that's on the hour. Let's look at this on a smaller time frame for those that want to do it on a smaller time frame. We know right now that the direction is going down because if we look on the 6 hour, the 6 hour is trying to go back up, but if we look here on the day, the direction is still down. So the direction is still down on the day, so that's what I really would focus on. So let's just go to the 15-minute here. So on the 15-minute, you got to be more careful on the direction. Now again, the direction on the day is down, so that's what we want to focus on. We want to focus on the moment when the 5 is crossing down. So if we go here and look, we see it's crossing down at this point right here. So this would be our trade. If we came in right here, ride this to here, and this would be our trade right here. See if we find another moment. We see it crossing down right here. This would be our trade from here to here. This would be another trade right here. And it looks for another moment there where it's going down. Right here, it's in the rainbow, so we wouldn't take this trade. And then we want to find another moment where it's going down. This is all in between. So when you do this on the 15-minute, you're not going to find a lot of moments. That's why I do personally think the hour is the best one to do. But you see it crossing down right here, and this would be your trade right here. Again, you need to check your extra indicator, your RSI, your stochastic, your 80 oscillator for other confirmations. But this is a strategy that's based off of the Rainbow strategy. It's based off of the Rainbow strategy and the Ghost Market Pro swing. It's taking the 5 from the Ghost Market swing and plugging it in. If you find this happening on the day chart, you'll know you'll enter a pretty good trade. Basically, when you see the 5 cross either up or below, you know it, and you gotta look at your moving averages and what they're doing. If there's a kink, you know that it's probably going to be changing direction. So when you see the 5, you see the kink, you see the 5, you know that the overall direction is probably. You see the kink right here, we see the change of direction, and we see the 5 coming below it, so that you know that the direction is going to be going down for quite some time. This is the start of a downtrend, and you can see that it is going down, but it does have some volatile moments. But anyway, I would personally look at this on the hour, find the direction on the day, and then look on the hour. So if you like this strategy, make sure, and I do have a Discord where I go over signals, and I look through a lot of the assets from crypto, stocks, Forex, gold, US 30. Those are the main ones, but I do have a Discord where when I'm available, I use what I know, and I put out some buy and sell signals on those assets. When I have time for it, it's available in the Discord, plus you can talk to me as well. But if you like the strategy, there's definitely more in the Discord. If you want, I will put the link below. If it doesn't work, then just contact me, and I'll give you a link. Because I don't think the links that I've been posting have been working. But if you want to come to my Discord, then just shoot me a message. But other than that, if you guys like this strategy, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'll see you guys. Future videos.